What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back for another A Song of Ice and Fire and Game of Thrones update video. In this new video, I will be discussing some very interesting information regarding the Jon Snow show that is under development at HBO. I have found a source who says HBO is looking to release the Jon Snow series in May of 2025. Now, I want to be the first one to say I'm not able to confirm this information. This is not an official announcement from HBO. The only reason why I'm even making this video is because there's already other Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire creators saying this information might be accurate. The anonymous source who did release this information said they work for HBO. Now, that might be a lie. However, it certainly would not be the first time someone at HBO leaked information onto the internet. It does happen every single year, with each new season of their Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon shows. Now, before I show you everything they said, I have to let all of you know about this amazing new game. I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Dungeon Hunter 6, the latest addition in the Dungeon Hunter franchise. After several releases starting back in 2009, they now welcome the highly anticipated addition to this renowned series, and I can assure you that the wait was incredibly rewarding. Now, Dungeon Hunter 6 is a mobile ARPG with a unique hero collector feature and a stunning fantasy style. This gameplay features a fast-paced combat style with various builds and skills to utilize as you fight big bosses. And what I love most is, it's absolutely free to play. You can download it now using the link in the description or by scanning my QR code on the screen. In Dungeon Hunter 6, killing a boss is not the end. For every boss you want to defeat, the game has a unique mechanism by which you can not only loot, ride, and fly them, but also summon up to 3 of them onto the battlefield to become members of your Quaid. You can make them follow you anywhere and perform combo skills. You can also shapeshift into them to harness the ultimate power when you reach the late game. This is such a cool mechanism that I haven't seen done in the genre before. There is over 100 uniquely designed bosses to conquer and explore new classes and units updated monthly. The fun of utilizing them in battle is endless. Now, Dungeon Hunter 6 takes its 3D graphics performance to the next level with stunning skill animation optimized for multicasting, ensuring that you have the best visual experience and smoothest combat on mobile devices. You can download this amazing new game for free on both Android and iOS by using my link in the description or by scanning the QR code on your screen if you're viewing it on PC to get a special starter pack worth $50, including 10 summoning scrolls, 1 SSR Lieutenant Demonic Wolf, and 1 accessory pack. Once you've downloaded Dungeon Hunter 6, you can use your game account to enter the launch Lucky Spin event for free to win great prizes like the new iPhone 15 Pro Max, a PS5, an Apple Watch, and lots more, starting on October 15th. Make sure you check out my description for details. You don't want to miss out on this amazing new offer. Once again, I have to thank Dungeon Hunter 6 for sponsoring today's video. Alright, now let's have a look at what this anonymous source had to say. They gave a very interesting update about HBO's Jon Snow series over on everyone's favorite website, Reddit. It says, the target release date for Game of Thrones Snow is May 11th of 2025. As of right now, HBO is referring to this series as Ghost. The only thing agreed on is the schedule they have to work with. There is no start date set in stone. Although the goal is to start by December of 2023. That's obviously only a few months away. Kit Harington will be an executive producer, but no other names have been officially revealed. It also says they've been granted 4 months of script writing, although they have most likely already started, 8 months of filming, and 5 to 6 months of post-production. An extra month has also been granted for reshoots, scheduling conflicts, or some unforeseen sickness. We should expect to see this show in late spring or early summer in 2025. I have no other information on this show. My line of work was simply scheduling and finding out the most lucrative block to release upcoming shows. Alright, now as I said before, I have no way of confirming any of the information. I'm usually very hesitant to believe anything on Reddit, although this is where most leaked information is found. Like I said, what I do find interesting, however, is how there are already some other Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire creators who said they think it sounds accurate. Now, if you look at everything again, you will see they said HBO's goal was to start working on the show this December. That does sound like it could be right, considering we know HBO was already working on this idea many years ago. We found out HBO was working on the Jon Snow series last year when House of the Dragon's first season was releasing. That was when the information was revealed to all of us. However, George R. R. Martin said they had already been working on the idea for much longer. He even said he doesn't know how they kept it a secret for so long. Let me show you George R. R. Martin's Not a Blog update about this Jon Snow show because he also revealed a lot of insightful information. He said, yes, there is a Jon Snow show in development. Our working title for the show is Snow. There are still 4 live-action successor shows in development at HBO. Word got out about 3 of them some time ago. There's 10,000 Ships, the show about Nymeria, who's helmed by Amanda Segel. There's The Sea Snake, aka 9 Voyages with Bruno Heller, and the Duncan Egg show, The Hedge Knight, or Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, that has Steve Conrad as the writer. I think some of these were officially announced, in other cases, the news leaked out. These things always seem to leak. There's so many of us involved, writers, agents, and everyone has assistants. And there's always the guy who runs the Xerox machine. This information does get out there somehow. Snow has been in development almost as long as the other 3, but for whatever reason, it was never announced and it never leaked until now. But yes, it is true. This was not an official announcement from HBO, so it seems there was another leak. Now, there's not much more I can say, not until HBO gives me a green light. It seems as though Amelia has already mentioned that Snow was Kit's idea in a recent interview, so that's already out there. It was Kit Harington who brought the idea to us. I cannot give you the names of the writers or showrunners since that has not been cleared for release yet, but Kit brought them too, his own team, and they're terrific. Now, there's various rumors floating around about my involvement or lack thereof. I am involved, just as I am with The Hedge Knight and The Sea Snake and 10,000 Ships and all the animated shows. Not to mention, Kit's team has visited me here in Santa Fe and worked with me and my own team of brilliant, talented writers and consultants to hammer out the show. So as you can see, we already know the show is official. It's been under development at HBO for a number of years. The news source says they want to begin work in December, which, like I said, does sound accurate since they have been already developing it for so long. The only thing that might hold this show back from actually moving forward right now is the damn writers and actors strike. As we all know, everything has been shut down due to those strikes. Thankfully, it seems they are finally resolving that issue. Hopefully that means everyone will be able to get back to work, and all the Game of Thrones shows at HBO can move ahead once again. I would love for the Jon Snow series to release in 2025 because that would mean we will get another Game of Thrones show during the off-season of House of the Dragon. That would be amazing because then there would be some Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire on our televisions every year. Not to mention, we are still waiting for the Duncan Egg series as well. As you all know, that show was already given a full series order. That show will be here no matter what. We just need the strikes to end so everyone can get fair wages and get back to work. Now, before I go, I want to ask all of you if you can show some love by slapping a like on the video. For those of you who don't know, today actually makes 7 years since I created this channel and started making videos. It is kinda crazy to think 7 years have gone by already. It has been a wild ride, starting back when Season 7 of Game of Thrones leaked online, roughly a whole year before the show would release. I still remember all the excitement surrounding the fandom back then, when we were all guessing how the show would end. I also remember how uncertain I was about the future of my channel after Game of Thrones ended. The fans were so angry, and everyone was so divided, I wasn't sure if the Game of Thrones brand as a whole would recover. Thankfully, House of the Dragon had a solid first season, and now most of us are looking forward to the series about Duncan Egg, and even the one about Jon Snow. As long as we stay heading in this direction, I might be here for another 7 years making videos about George R. R. Martin's amazing universe. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for showing your love and support over the years. I would not still be here without it. As always, I want to thank all of you for watching another video. I hope everyone has a great day. I will see you again very soon. Bye.